Tesco, we got Teros. Let's get it here.
A clash of titans is bound to ensue right here, but only one can make it out to face off against Sandstorm next. Will it be Godly? Will it be Kyna? We're going to find out in just a moment, but Godly already off to the races.
And starting off big here, very fast and snappy reactions on those jumps. Even goes off stage after hitting that initial sig, goes for the second one there, and a classic Tesca trap there, side sig into the stage, Kyna. Not too shaken by it though, as you have an axe in hand. You can find some comfort here, but already Godly one read away from KOing Kyna.
Oh, looks like he gets the scoop up right there, and he will find it on first strike. Godly, just dominant first stock, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, look at the damage already, PJ.
Yeah, about 100 maybe on Godly here. Kyna just can't even pick up a weapon as Godly absolutely smothering. This is a scary form of Godly. Incredibly fast reactions, incredibly aggressive gameplay. This is why Godly has dominated EU for so long. He's able to kick into this gear no one else can.
Yeah, I mean, also worth mentioning, I mean, just based on the stats alone, Tesca, not a legend we usually see from Godly. I think it's his third most represented legend right there. Kyna will pick up the stock off the left side to even it right back out. Pretty much untouched from after losing the first stock. But I'm scared to see this form of Godly, just like you said you're scared to see this form of Kyna.
The hammer online now, looking to bring back this damage deficit. The downer connects on Godly there, who's kind of struggling to land a lot of sidelights right now.
Are you kidding?
Your stock is gone. You thought you had a lead versus me, Godly. I am Kyna. I am Teros. A side sig ensues into the corner, and that's all it takes to take the lead back from Godly.
Oh, wait, think again. Okay, take 1 second right there. Godly, edge guard position. Buys the ground pound. This is insane.
They're just swinging across the stage into the corner. They have no regard for bodily harm. They're like, I'm going for it here, and it's been working for both of them.
I mean, this is the epitome of everything you want out of both of these regions, right? Godly Kyna putting on a show for the folks. Active inputs going through on the left side. Signature does not connect, so Kyna gets a little bit of momentum as well. Here we go off the left side. Once again, Kyna finds it with the signature off the left side, and just like that, game one is stolen away.
That hammer side sig on Teros is absolutely incredible at catching those landings. You thought Godly was good at hitting, or sorry, Kyna was good at hitting side lights. He's going to hit those side sigs at the same degree, but it's just a little bit more vertical. So a lot of times you're conditioned to worry about that side light. Kyna goes for that side sig, just a little bit more horizontal, a little bit more vertical, and instead of it being a resetting damage building tool, it just straight up KOs you. And there are 3 side sigs on the left side and 3 KOs. Kyna on Demon Island already showing you cannot land in the corner safely when I have the hammer in my hand.
That was so crazy. If Brawlhalla can create heat maps of where all those KOs and the damage was happening, the left side of this stage would have been just blistered in red. It would have been crazy to see. All that being said, Godly is starting off this game too, almost exactly the same as he did game one, already in a massive damage differential.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting the Tesca pick, but Godly definitely was. I mean, so ready to get that big damage buildup, both on the gauntlets as well as the battle boots. But there you see Kyna getting a little whip punish there as Godly's throwing out a lot of sigs in an attempt to catch Kyna, but a GC downlight is the one to connect. And Godly, less than 100 damage on him here, looking to build that extra credit.
Yeah, wonderful first stock here from Godly as well, like looking just so clean here. But, I mean, the same situation happened in that first game. Kyna just seemed to have stolen it away with those signatures, and there's another one to get the KO off the top. Just like that, we're pretty much even in terms of damage and stocks.
We gotta stop going to the left side of stage if you're Godly here, because every time he walks in there, a signature is finding a KO. And I don't know, like you're saying, heat maps and stuff, but right now Godly struggling on that left side, looking for some big open up here on the gauntlets. Can't find any of the big openers, but kind of getting a downlight into downer. Nice little damage build, looking to get this juggle going. Godly fighting into the left side, but no big strings here. Not, you know, the first stock we saw a lot of big strings, kind of playing a lot better in the defensive game though.
Okay, Godly trying to find the recovery after that nair connection right there. Not going to get too much more after that. Active inputs come through once again. Can't get the stomp down though. Now Godly in a pretty precarious spot, and of course that ground pound connects even if it's unarmed. Kyna now taking the lead in his favor.
Yeah, that's just the classic South American. So solid at using that unarmed and able to tap in that KO with that GC downlight into ground pound. Godly, though, looking to bring back and try to find the stock there. Just reads the no action, no dodge, no jump. A recovery catches off that sidelight, and Godly evens it up to a last stock clean. But you have a weapon advantage here, kind of picking up an axe, though, immediately juggling Godly here. 2 downlights
Catching every
an air.
resource.
Oh,
okay, Godly touches down. Get away from that left side, Godly. You know what's coming here. Kyna just slowly but surely racking on a little bit more damage. Slight lead over to South America right now. Kyna trying to scoop out of the sky right there with the downlight. Now he switches over. Is it going to be Stomps there? Godly, a little bit of momentum now.
Downlight disarming is so scary.
That
Then,
just
but
KO'd
for
him.
another one.
What?
An incredible juggle state from Kyna there, switching through the axe and the hammer. It felt like Godly didn't land in his entirety of his last stock. He had the weapon advantage versus Kyna, but as soon as Godly jumped up to contest the weapon spawn, Kyna completely ate his disadvantage state alive. A bunch of downlights, a bunch of nairs, just keeping him in the air, and 2 scoops with that down air on the hammer is enough to KO. I am shocked at how good Kyna is on Demon Island. I was expecting to see some sort of soft platform here, but Godly saying, I want all that smoke, let's go back to Demon Island.
That's right, 2 scoops. If you want extra ice cream, you got to pay a little bit extra as well. And Godly's got to get 3 in order to make this reverse 3-0 happen right here. Can he do it? I mean, both of these games have seemed so close, but Godly cannot get across here.
Getting the open up there, the side light. Once again, Godly has been exceptional in these early stocks, but just really hasn't been able to snowball a meaningful lead. Once again, a damage lead for Godly here as he's been stacking on top of this axe very effectively. A lot of down airs. A lot of good movement at the center stage, but as soon as Kyna starts the juggles going, it gets very scary for Godly. No respect for Godly's defensive options. The side air sends off stage. Also disarms, going for the nair there.
Okay, ground pound slightly misspaced though, so doesn't get the push off stage. Kyna, weapon throw comes through, and that is just enough to sweat feed right there. Kyna now first strike.
Godly went for a fast recovery in an attempt to beat out the startup of ground pound or down air. Kyna realizing that, throws the weapon and eats an option, or a recovery option. Kyna with the hammer online though now, looking to walk down Godly, but another sidelight into recovery. No dodge or jump from Kyna as Godly catches in another one of those.
Yeah, I mean, I'm nervous about the tempo of how these games have been, though, PJ, because Godly has taken first strike, I believe, on the first 2 games so far. Kyna is looking dominant and in control. Can Godly get a little bit more damage under his belt right here? Because Kyna, like you said, this juggle state is unbelievable. Kyna taking almost a full stock lead now.
Godly finding so much success in those gauntlet down airs, stacking on top of Kyna. Kyna showing, I'm not going to let you do that anymore. You're going to get absolutely blown up for it. Side air comes in though, Godly with a big string, downlight into nair. And the ground pound comes in. Godly evening up the stock count. We're down to a last stock once again. An incredibly close match, and Godly needs this game to force a game 4.
Definitely needs this. Only slightly behind in the yellow. That little sequence right there makes it a little bit less of a differential for Godly. But the left side gets real scary when Kyna's letting these signatures whip. Here comes the neutral light from Kyna. Only that, though. Downlight comes through as well. Oh no, get out of the sky. Kyna, we've seen so lethal. Just juggling out. There's the Sair. Next one does it right here. Kyna, of course, patrolling the skies. GC Stomp Sair is enough to do it, and with a dominant 3-0, Kyna continues to advance in the redemption bracket.
Moving forward to fight Sandstorm once again. Kyna has been flawless, has not dropped a single game, going for a no-hitter in this gauntlet bracket. Godly is going to bow out there, though. Once again, you know, it's just a tough draw. I mean, Kyna in this bracket is an absolute demon, taking over